Welcome to this gentle morning full body yoga stretch. This is going to be a perfect way to roll out of bed. You can do it in your jammies, and we're going to start the day getting rid of that stiffness from sleeping all night. We're going to start our day with ease and presence. So for this class, you're going to need a yoga strap. That's it. And we're going to start lying back. I'm just waking up I did do my hair and makeup, but I am stiff and I'm looking forward to joining you for this class to start my day with ease and gentleness and to get rid of the stiffness from the night. So we're in this together. Let's start by taking a deep breath in through your nose and letting it fall out of your mouth. So we can start by feeling the support of the earth under your feet, your pelvis, your rib cage, your shoulder blades, your tops of your arm bones, your shoulders, and your skull. And each time you breathe out, let your breath out be long and let yourself sink down with the support of gravity. And you can feel these bony landmarks, your feet, your pelvis, your rib cage, your shoulder blades, your shoulder bones, your skull settle with each breath out. So that releasing stiffness becomes more of an undoing than something you have to do. This is how we can go into our day with ease and presence. And let's continue to focus on our breath and breathe into your side ribs. And then breathe out and really let your exhale be long and let it be an opportunity to relax. So take a deep breath in, really fill up. Let your breath be a way to draw in prana, and then as you breathe out, let it be a way to settle and relax and become present. And this is one thing that I've been tracking with my Polar device and also with my Ultrahuman ring, that breathing really is a fantastic way to regulate your nervous system and to come into a more parasympathetic state. It's really amazing to see it in real time with biofeedback with your devices. So set the intention for what you would like to receive for this class. My intention is to go into the day with ease and presence, to release the stiffness from the night, to be gentle, to go into the day in an unhurried way. And when you're ready, we're going to start with knee to chest pose on the right side. So you're going to draw your right knee in, hold on behind your knee. If you have any knee issues, maybe even just to be more gentle to start, you're going to inhale, release a little bit. And exhale, draw your knee in. So continue to feel your connection to the earth underneath you, that support. So you feel the release that's happening in your low back here. You feel that gentle rocking along the back of your pelvis. And then you can draw your knee in a little bit more. And if your low back agrees, you can lengthen out your left leg and feel a bit of opening in the front of your left hip. Let your left leg sink long along the mat. And we'll just do a little bit of inhaling and opening your right knee, and exhaling, just gently giving it a little gentle cross, not lifting your pelvis yet. Inhaling, opening, exhaling, and pressing across, but keeping the connection with your pelvis to the ground. And of course, you can listen to your own body and make this movement as big or small as you want. And then you can place your right knee on the ground, your right foot on the ground with your knee bent. Let's do that whole sequence on the other side. So let's start with knee to chest pose. Inhale, exhale, draw your left knee in, and then inhale, release. And feel the bones of the back of your pelvis rocking against the ground as you have this gentle movement. So by feeling our body's connection to the ground, we invite that present moment awareness. And then you can continue to hold on behind your knee, or you can hold on in front of your knee if you don't have any knee issues, to squeeze a little bit more. And then you can, if it feels okay in your low back, lengthen out the front of your right leg and feel that gentle opening in the front of your right hip. And also feel what happens up along the whole of your spine as you do that. And then you're going to inhale, open your left leg a bit, and exhale, cross it over. And I'm still playing with that connection between the back of my pelvis and the ground here. If you want to make this movement bigger, you could. So listening to your own body, I'm just treating this as the first movement of the day and letting it be a very gentle wake up. And also feeling the movement of the top of the femur bone, your leg bone, in your hip socket here. And then come back to center. And you have both feet flat on the ground. Press into your feet. Feel that connection to the earth between your feet and the ground. And then curl your tailbone up and massage your spine by rolling up through your spine. Let that be the first massage of your nervous system this morning. Inhale. And exhale, roll down through your spine. So massaging your spine and feeling that grounded presence through your feet. Inhale. Exhale, roll up through your spine. Feeling the ground massage your spine bone by bone. Inhaling. Exhaling and rolling down through your spine. So noticing what it feels like to give yourself an early morning massage here to start your day, treating yourself with kindness. And one more. And then you can hug your knees into your chest and just gently rock in a way that feels good to you. And then you're going to take your strap. And you're going to take your strap and you're going to place it around the ball of your right foot. And you're going to extend your right leg straight in the air. Okay, so let's let this be gentle. You don't have to yank your leg in super hard. Let your shoulders be heavy on the ground. In fact, one of the things I love to do in this pose is treat the strap like a prop and let my leg hang out here. Because when I can let it be like a sling and a support and let my leg rest into it, then my whole leg can be more relaxed. My nervous system feels like it's safe. And I can let go of the tension here. And I particularly feel that release in my hip then. So you can be still or you can release and draw it in. Just notice what your body's asking for this morning. And then if your low back feels okay, you can lengthen your left leg out and notice how that feels to have the opening in the front of your left hip. You can open your right leg out to the side. And again, let your leg be supported in the prop. You want to feel sensation in your inner thigh here. And then you can draw your leg back to the center. And then let it cross over your body a bit until you feel sensation along the outside of your leg. Coming center again, drawing your leg in. And then you can release your right leg and pause here before we hook up your left leg. Make any adjustments to your back and just feel the difference between the whole right side of your body and your left side. You might feel that all the way up to your shoulders and your neck, the right side of your head, your right arm. Maybe that whole right side of your body feels like it's resting in towards the ground a little bit more. And then when you feel ready, when you've done that check-in, you're going to bend your right knee, hook up your left foot on the ball of your foot, and then draw your left leg in. And again, take some time to not yank your leg in, but create a support system for it so it can rest into it. You want to feel sensation on the back of your leg, but we don't need to be creating a ton of stress here. We want to have gentle presence here first thing in the morning so that we can breathe through it, go into our day in a relaxed way, not in a way that feels urgent or pressured. So our yoga practice first thing in the morning can be a way not only to find an appropriate edge in our postures, but then to take the way that we've treated ourselves here with kindness and gentleness into our whole day. And then you're going to extend your right leg out if that feels okay in your body. And take a moment here to tune into those more subtle sensations, the opening at the front of your right hip. I know a lot of my students identify as highly sensitive people. And the great thing about being highly sensitive is that you feel more deeply, which means you can feel those subtle sensations like the opening of the front of your hip when you extend your leg out here. Then you're going to open your left leg out to the side. Again, creating that support for your leg here, feeling the sensation in your inner thigh here. Letting the prop create the support. Letting your shoulders be heavy. Continuing to focus on your breath in the way we did at the beginning, breathing into your side ribs. Exhaling and letting go. And then bring your left leg back to the center. You can draw your leg in. And then cross it over your body a little bit until you feel sensation in the outside of your leg. Bring your leg back to the center. And then you can release your leg down, and let's pause here in the middle and just take a moment to feel the difference. More even between both sides, more connected to the earth. You may even feel more regulated. Your nervous system might feel more regulated. There's a meridian line, your bladder meridian runs along either side of your spine and then down both legs. And I do find that when I spend time with my hamstrings, I feel calmer. I feel more at ease. Okay, so from here, you're going to bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor. Let's do a little release for our shoulders and our neck. Hold on to your elbows. Actually, just first reach your fingertips up to the sky and then let your shoulders drop heavy on the ground. Hold on to your elbows. And you're going to lower your elbows to one side and roll your head with it. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Come back to the center. Let your eyes and your nose face the ceiling, and then let your elbows drop from side to side as you breathe. Let yourself move in a way that is gentle and unhurried. Signaling to our nervous system that it is safe to move slow, that we have all the time in the world. And then let's circle our arms. So you're going to exhale down and around and inhale up. And go the other way. And then sunshine arms. So you're going to inhale, take your arms overhead straight, and exhale them down and around. And then just pause here and notice how your neck and shoulders are feeling here after that release. And then let's go back to our hips. Cross your right ankle over the top of your left thigh and draw your right knee in. Hold on behind your knee. Keep your left knee bent. And then release your left knee down, but draw your right leg in towards your armpit for half happy baby pose. And you can rock here or be still. And then let's come back to that keyhole stretch, right leg over the left thigh. Draw your leg in again. And then release that down. And just pause here. Feel the difference between the way your right buttocks is melting into the ground and your left buttocks. And then let's do that on the other side. Left ankle crosses over your right thigh. Draw your right knee in, hold on behind your knee, and then let your right leg be fully bent. And then you can relax your right knee down, and you're going to hold on to your left foot for half happy baby pose, drawing your left knee towards your armpit and rocking it if it feels good for you, or just letting yourself be still if that's what you'd like to. And then coming back to that keyhole stretch, so crossing the ankle over your right thigh and drawing your knee in again. And then lowering here and feeling the back of your pelvis, feeling your buttocks, feeling it more squishy, more melty, feeling it melting into the ground more. And then we're going to roll to your side and come up onto all fours. from all fours, we're going to do some cat pose. So you're going to exhale, round up through your back, and we're going to lean back as you do, and then inhale, arch through your back. So again, massaging your spine, warming up your spine this morning. Feel yourself create space between the vertebrae of the back of your spine as you round, and then the front of your spine as you arch. And then walk to your left and do the same thing. Exhale, round, and inhale, arch. And walk to the right and open up the left side of your spine. And then come back to center. We're going to take your hand behind your head. You're going to inhale, open, and you're gonna sorry guys. You're just gonna inhale, open, and exhale, lower. So we're just trying to get some movement in our thoracic spine. That's the part of your spine that's attached to your rib cage, and it's the part of the spine that moves the least. So and then go to the other side. So this is a little mobility work. I do a lot of this in our membership community. Stretching is great. It feels so good, but there are some limitations to stretching. I have a whole 4-week program on that in my membership community. It's in the Libby incubator. In the first week, we talk about the limitations of stretching. The second week, we incorporate myofascial release. The third week, we talk about the benefits of mobility like we're doing right now. And in the fourth week, we incorporate strength training, which we want to have a balance of strength and flexibility. So that's in our membership community for our members. You can check that out. If you're not a member, you can check that out. I talk about it on the sales page as well. There's a link to it in the show notes. Okay, let's come into lunge pose. So you're going to walk your hands back and stand up on your knees, and you're going to take a step through with your left foot, and you're going to lean forward. So we're really opening up the front of your left hip, and we're going to lean back as well. So we're getting into your hamstrings again. Exhale, lean forward, and inhale, lean back. And then you're going to come upright, and let's just add a little side bend here. So bring your right arm up and side bend. That really lets you get into the front of those right hips. And then you can lower that down, and we're going to switch legs. So you're going to take your right leg through and lean back. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, lean back. So I do always start by opening up the ascending colon and then moving to the descending colon. That helps with your digestion so you can have good elimination first thing in the morning. And then come forward, and we're going to take your left arm up now and side bend it so you really get into the front of your left hip. Hip flexors get so short from sitting, from doing nothing, but also from doing if you're active. So we want them to be, we want to stretch them, but we also need to strengthen them as well. That's another thing we learn about in the Libby incubator. Okay, from here, you're going to come into downward facing dog. So you can let this be gentle. You can take your toes under and gently come up and just do a little padding of your feet. You can take your feet wider and pad your feet. So you're opening up the backs of your legs again. And then you can make your way all the way up to standing. Okay, from standing, we're going to do some balancing with dancer pose, also just to get into the fronts of your thighs, because we haven't really done anything for that yet. So if you want to, you can hold on to something that's not moving. We're going to start by standing on your left foot, holding onto your right leg. Let's just take a moment here to open up the front of your right hip so you feel sensation in the front of your right thigh. That's really my intention here. You might want to hold on to the inside of your foot. That opens up your chest more. That feels really cranky in my shoulder this morning, so I'm not going to do that. And then you're going to pull your heel away from your buttocks. And then you can release that. And you're going to stand on your right foot now. You're going to bend your left knee. Spend some time dropping your knee down. So we're not doing the forward folding dancer pose because my intention here is to really get into the front of your thigh for this full body stretch. It's a part of your body we haven't stretched yet. So opening up the front of your hip, feeling the sensation in the front of your thigh. You can bring your arm up. You can pull your heel away. And then you're going to slowly release that. You're going to stand with your feet underneath your hips, gently bend your knees. You're going to roll down through your spine, bone by bone by bone, starting chin to chest, and rolling through your spine. Let your head be heavy. And then let's roll back up. And roll your shoulders back and down. And then you're going to come down onto your belly. So lie on your belly. On your belly, you're going to place your hands underneath your shoulders, roll them back and up, tuck your tailbone under, and you're going to lift your head off the ground, and you're going to lift up just as far as feels comfortable for you, and you're going to roll back down. So we're going to do, just like we did at the beginning with the bridge poses, we're going to open up our spine and lower it down. And this time stay up and take a few breaths here. And then you're going to come up and back into child's pose or knees to chest if that bothers your knees. And then you're going to roll up through your spine and come to a seated position. You're going to sit with your legs out long in front of you. And you're going to bend your left leg in, place your foot on the floor, wrap your right arm around your left leg, and you're going to turn towards it. And then come back to center. Bend your right leg in. Feel your whole foot on the ground. Wrap your left arm around your right leg. Turn towards it. And then come back to center, and you're going to either roll up your mat so you have a little bit of lift, or you could take a folded blanket. Sorry, I did tell you only needed a strap, but it will help you with your forward fold to lift your pelvis so that you can roll your pelvis over your leg bones. You're going to inhale here, have your left knee bent, your right leg straight, fold forward over your left leg. And then let's switch sides. So left leg extends, right leg is bent. Stay tall. Draw your heart towards your thigh. And then coming upright, bring the soles of your feet together, draw them in towards your groin, and lean forward. You're going to massage the bottoms of your feet here in butterfly pose. So you're getting a nice sensation in the inside of your thighs into your groin, and then we're going to add that extra grounding by massaging the bottoms of our feet. So you go into your day with grounded presence. And then you can slowly make your way down to rest on your back for Savasana. So notice how you're feeling here at the end of this gentle morning full body stretch. Notice from your toes up through your legs, your hamstrings, your pelvis, your hips, your low back, your upper back, your shoulders, your neck. Just notice if everything is feeling nice and stretched out, and if you're feeling that gentle presence and connection with the earth, less stiffness from that stillness and sleeping at night. I have a poem for you as you receive your practice here in Shavasana. It's time to just let the practice settle physically and to continue to take that gentle presence with you off your mat and into your day. This is called One Morning by Rosemerry, Wahtola, Trommer. One morning, we will wake up and forget to build that wall we've been building, the one between us, the one we've been building for years, perhaps out of some sense of right and boundary, perhaps out of habit. One morning we will wake up and let our empty hands hang empty at our sides. Perhaps they will rise, as empty things sometimes do, when blown by the wind. Perhaps they will simply not remember how to grasp, how to rage. We will wake up that morning and we will have misplaced all our theories about why and how and who did what to whom. We will have mislaid all our timelines of when and plans of what, and we will not scramble to write the plans and theories anew. On that morning, not much else will have changed. Whatever is blooming will still be in bloom. Whatever is wilting will wilt. There will be fields to plow, and trains to load, and children to feed, and work to do. And in every moment, and in every action, we will feel the urge to say thank you. We will feel the urge to bow. So reflect back on your experience with this class. My intention was to bring ease and presence to your day, but just notice how you feel right now and what quality you want to take into your day. And then gradually allow your breath to deepen. Start to wiggle and stretch out. You can bend your knees and roll to your side and start to make your way up to seated. So imagine a world where all people started their day practicing yoga with this unhurried pace, with a sense of ease and presence. So if you would like that to be a possibility for other people, then give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this, and put ease and presence in the video, And feel free to share this video with somebody that you think would benefit from starting their day with ease and presence. And as I said, if you'd like to learn more about the limitations of stretching, stretching feels great. And there are limitations to it. I have a whole 4-week program called the Libby Incubator in my membership community. It starts by taking through a full week talking about the limitations of stretching. It incorporates myofascial release in the second week. It talks about the benefits of mobility in the third week, and then it incorporates strength training to balance out all that stretching we tend to do as yogis. So if you want to find out more about that, there's a link for that in the show notes. I'm sending you much love from beautiful British Columbia. May your joy be as deep as our Pacific Ocean. May you be as rooted as the old growth trees in our forest, and may you be strong as our mountains.